We've had a bit of knowledge with the Nissan ProPilot Assist organization here at Autoblog. I was the first to try it out with the Rogue prototype during a press exam drive, and we subsequently got one to experiment for the 2018 Tech of the Year award. In all instances it managed to impress us with its ease of use and general effectiveness. It did so enough to merit a smudge as a Tech of the Year finalist. However, every knowledge we had with the technology was fairly brief, with only short superhighway jaunts to demonstrate how it labor. Long superhighway jaunts is actually what ProPilot is entailed for, so to be informed about just how helpful it is, I drove a 2018 Rogue furnished with its brand new ProPilot Assist option to the Chicago Auto Show. Overall, ProPilot Assist really is a boon for long-haul drives. It all comes down to how it takes care of the hour chastenings and changes that have to be made on highways. There are always some imperfections, changing road tags or minuscule curves that challenge input from the operator to buy it centered and on course. They don't seem like they would be that tax, but over the course of 3, 4, even 5 hours, to say nothing of the 13-hour journeys I did in college, it adds up tight. ProPilot Assist manages all that for you, retaining the car centered, even through mild superhighway curves. It became so efficient on straight sections that I relaxed my hands to the point the steering wheel no longer detected my presence and the car advised me to throw my hand back on the rotation. And yes, like other adaptive sail control systems with steering assist, ProPilot Assist is established you commit to this token gesture of self-control. For good reason, there are times that the system starts to get a little too close to one side or another, and of course, there are some shifts in which the car doesn't make up enough to stay in the lane and needs additional operator input. This is why you're required to keep a hand on the rotation, and why you have to still be taken into consideration. Yet, retaining a steer hand in place for minor chastenings is less tiring than doing the number of jobs alone yourself. As I discovered, I arrived in Chicago feeling more relaxed, less tired, and generally comfortable than I would have expected in a regular do-it-yourself automobile. The other thing that's great about ProPilot is that it's still so easy to use. That you have the steering assist placing on, it comes on when setting the sail self-control. It starts handling the steering as soon as it accepts the lane tags, which only takes a few seconds. When you want it to stop, just switch off your sail self-control. And if you want just cruise self-control without ProPilot steering assist, plainly press the button on the dash with a little steering wheel icon. One caveat regarding ProPilot is that although it's a great facet that works well, the 2018 Rogue it's attached to is not the most prominent crossover SUV. It has a comfortable travel and slew of space, but when I was actually operating the steering, I find it dead and curiously weighted. The locomotive is also somewhat coarse and the handle is lackluster. Yet, if I was looking down constant long errands or daily stop-and-go stalemate, it might be easy to forgive those shortcomings for ProPilot Assist.